Let Century Management Solutions get you to your next medical appointment. They specialize in non-emergency medical transportation, connecting patients to care, safety, reliability, and on time. Their advanced technology platform seamlessly coordinates patients, healthcare providers, insurers, and transportation partners all in one powerful network. With over 200 trusted transportation providers, they deliver scalable solutions backed by real-time tracking and complete transparency. Go to SENTRYMS.com.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Joe Concha, boy, there is so much to talk about. I have a feeling you're going to be talking about this crazy Graham Platner and the accusers. Fill us in, because some of these women who've come forward are now saying that the New York Times, imagine this, twisted their words a little.
Twisted? Oh, they buried words here, Rita, no question. Look, you got to go not 1, not 2, not 10, 22 paragraphs into that story to get to the allegations against Graham Platner. It's almost like Ali versus Foreman, like rope-a-dope. Like, all right, I'm going to put you to sleep before you actually get to the meat, which should have been the lead, the first paragraph. And then there were plenty of other accusers that were not in that story. And then they even basically smeared the ex-girlfriend of Platner that was in the story, saying, well, you know, she was a Republican operative. In other words, she had motive, and maybe she's making this up, when she's like, look, I got texts. I could show you these texts, and they didn't even put some of them in that story. So this was a classic catch and release by the paper of record, the New York Times, which I always love to remind people is not a fair arbiter, because they have not endorsed a Republican presidential candidate since 1956, meaning Humphrey, McGovern, Carter twice, Mondale, Dukakis, Kerry, Gore, Hillary, and Biden and Kamala. That's who they thought should be running the country, and that's not a very good track record.
Yeah, that is not, one of the other things too, I was seeing that like they deleted, they made it sound like, well, she said, yeah, he abused her, he, pushed her, grabbed her, but he didn't break her arm. Like, that's like,
it's affirmative defense.
Yeah, you got ran over, but, you know what? You didn't die. You're okay. Yeah. Stand up, buck up.
Yeah, you can't kind of get a girl pregnant, and you can't kind of only hurt a girl, right? This guy clearly doesn't need to be in the United States Senate. He needs a shrink, anger management, and again, it's not just that, right? Which are horrible, right? Also on a predatory site for children called Kick.
Oh yeah, wait, Joe, I'm glad you fired me up. I'm sorry, it's Fired Up Friday, all right? So here's the other thing. He said last night, this guy Graham Platner, he's on MS Now, John's favorite network. I'm just saying. How many people watch?
About 12.
12. Okay, right. So 12, right. So MS Now. So he's on, and to his credit, Chris Hayes, who kind of was softballing him, but he did ask him, how do you know the women on that app that you were on, that he still is on, by the way, to this day, in a towel. That's it. And how do you know that the women were not minors, that you were communicating with adults? He goes, oh, I know. And he goes, well, you know that, right? Oh yeah, I know. I'm sorry, you're on in a towel, and who knows what he's wearing on the real messages that he's sexting, but he's sure they're not minors, and the site is pretty much minors. The site is known for minors. But what, he asked him for ID before he sexted them? Is there anybody out there stupid enough to believe that?
That's the thing. He goes, well, I know there are women. Oh, really? Okay. Because, as you said, it's impossible to prove. He's not a good liar, which is, again, this thing is imploding. I just saw a poll out today, right? And it showed that while Platner was leading anywhere from 12 to 14 points just like a couple of weeks ago, the race is now tied. And it's not going to reverse itself or go in another direction, because he has now been defined. He's defined at the very best as a very weird guy with a lot of big problems, and at the very worst, a Nazi who has said that black people don't tip, who has rooted for Hamas to kill Israeli soldiers, who supports communism, supports open borders, wants ICE defunded, and I could go down the list in terms of all the things he said about women, where they need to be more adults when they get raped, when he says that women in the military should not be able to report getting raped. He has checked off every box of insulting everybody in every possible voting block. And if you think that in Maine, which has a majority female vote, that he's going to win there, even against a soft candidate like Susan Collins, it ain't happening. And Democrats right now, as we speak, are plotting for a way to get him out so they can get somebody in who can win that seat. Because if they don't win Maine, they're not taking back the Senate.
Yeah, I agree. The stakes could not be higher, and I'm glad the polls are tightening because this guy is a creep, a total creep. I've never met him. I don't want to meet him. All right, I don't want to meet him on a kick or anywhere else. All right, wearing a towel or no towel, I have no desire, no desire for the record, Joe. Thank you.
Rita.
How do I really feel? Right?
I like that. A towel or no towel. I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
The towel, can fall off.
I think it must have
What do we
accidentally
all
fallen
stand
off.
for? Truth, justice, and the American way. God bless America.
Get ready, Staten Island. It's time to celebrate 5 years of Ferry Hawks baseball.
This week, come out to the ballpark as the Ferry Hawks welcome in the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars at Staten Island University Hospital Community Park for a homestand on June 10th. For a 5-game series as the Ferry Hawks welcome in the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars. Individual game tickets start at just $12.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.